It's time for another declutter in my 2025 declutter series, and today we are doing lip products. I'm not gonna lie, this is the one that I have been dreading the most because this is the one where I have the most items. Guys, I counted everything, and we're talking lipsticks, lip glosses, lip treatments, lip pencils, liquid lipsticks, bullet lipsticks, everything in between. I counted and I have 279 things, which feels stupid to me. I have no other word for it than stupid, and especially considering that for the last year and a half, I was not wearing bold lips because I had Invisalign on. Now, I am starting to wear my bold lips more often, and I'm really, really loving doing it, but these items sat for a year and a half, and it's just like, I wanted a lot of it to go. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I low-key wish that I could get rid of half that collection. I really do. I don't think half is gonna happen today, but I'm gonna try really hard to really purge. Like, I already know a bunch of stuff off the top of my head that is going almost immediately. I will do swatches for as many things as I can, but because they are lipsticks and liquid lipsticks and heavy things, I cannot swatch 279 items. So I will swatch some things if I think there might be something similar, or just to show you what it looks like. I will not be swatching everything, but I'll swatch as much as I can. A few quick caveats before we start. Number one, please don't ask me to send you my used lipstick. I'm not going to be sending used lipsticks to strangers on the internet. I hope you understand. I will be sanitizing them and gifting those to friends and family who want them. And number two, something else that is big for me this year is I'm trying not to be sentimental about holding on to things. I'm trying not to think of like, oh, I am saving this because I have the entire collection. Hint, hint. Or because this is a collab one of my friends did, or things like that. Like, I want to be smart about keeping only the stuff that I'm going to use or is really unique to my collection, and let everything else go because they can get new life in somebody else's hands. So let's jump right into it. I am going to be filming this in several different parts today because this is going to take a long time. Okay, let's get started, guys. I want to start with a big clear out. I really want to get one thing off my plate, and that's where we're going to start with my Kaleidos lip clays. First, I want to show you, this is what I was talking about when I said don't keep everything because you have the whole collection. I have this whole collection, but it's not getting used. These cases are beautiful. Maybe they can be used by somebody for somebody else, but I need to get rid of some of, if not all of these. All right, I'm not gonna lie, there's 16 here, but guys, I have not used most of these in a long time. So if I'm gonna keep them, I know they're beautiful in their collections, I want them to be very special to me. So let's go ahead. Again, I'm not gonna swatch every single thing, but we are gonna start with this kit. I don't know if these have individual names. This might be the apple, I'm not sure, but let's go ahead. This color is NU05 Bear. I believe Bear is one that I did really like. Yep, this is a beautiful color. That's a color I will be keeping for sure. I will go ahead and put it back in the case if I'm keeping it. This color is BE2 Mercury Wave. That's one I do not need to keep. That is a purple, and it is not one to keep. We have Wild Apple. That's very pretty. Let me see. How often do I wear a berry pink red though? This can go. Then this color is Pink Moon. I remember liking this one. Yeah, Pink Moon is very pretty. I will go ahead and keep Pink Moon as well. Moving on to this kit. This one has snakes on the front. This is probably my favorite packaging. So if I get down to only a few, I'll decide which packaging I'm keeping. Oh my gosh. This color is Cactus Flower. I think that this one is like hot pink. Yeah, that's very pretty. I do not wear it enough. This can go. This one is staying because I have nothing else like it. This color is Agave, and look at that beautiful teal. How often do I wear it? Not often, but it is something incredibly unique to my collection, so that is staying. Is this going to be how I break all my nails? This is Mahogany. Ooh. See, that's a beautiful cool tone brown. I'm going to keep that one. And then Dahlia. Dahlia is very beautiful. If you can tell, it's a reddish kind of purple tone. Very beautiful, but to be honest, I have bullet lipsticks in this color that I prefer, so I'm going to let that go. Then we're moving on to this kit. This is the one that has kind of a chalice on the front, is it? Well, we have an apple with a chalice. This color is Fiamma, F-I-A-M-M-A. That's a very pretty pink, but it can go. I do not wear hot pink often. This color is Rubino. I already said I wasn't going to swatch everything, and look at me. See, that's lovely. I like this kind of dark mahogany stain. I'm going to keep that one. This is Queen of the Night. Yeah, that's a bright purple, a deep purple rather. That can go. Scorpion Fruit. Oh, wow. Ooh, see, here's the thing. This is basically black. It's like a purpley black, but I have black liquid lipsticks I definitely prefer, so that's gonna go. And then moving on to the last set, this has, I don't know, a vase on it and some gifts. This color, I think this is the nude set, so this is Adobe. I'm probably gonna be keeping quite a few of these. Let's see. Yep. That's one of my favorite shades. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. This is just a lovely nude. The next shade is Dune. Oh, am I gonna keep this whole set? Yep, I love that. That is kind of a mauve type of tone. Really lovely. That's gonna stay. And then Terra. Oh, I hope I get rid of some of these from this kit. Nope. Terra is a brown warm nude. How many warm nudes do I need? All of them. And then finally Sienna. So Sienna, let's see. Sienna is, guess what? Another brown nude. Oh, beautiful. This whole set is staying. So let's see what I can combine. This is my favorite design of packaging. So I'm going to go ahead and combine these. And then this one can go as well. So I cleared out 7 and I'm keeping 9. That's not the odds that I thought I was going to be doing, but that whole big packaging that I had, this one right here, this is going to go. So in here, this is not a lipstick. I will show you. This is, oh my God, wait a minute. Guys, if this is sealed, I'm not even going to look in here. This is sealed. I'm just going to let this go. That, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, but it is, I will keep this hand fan from them. But this whole packaging, this whole lovely packaging can go. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that back in here. And then if these two are empty, no, I don't know. I'll go ahead and I'll put these here because maybe I will have some friends that will enjoy this packaging. But this is all I'm keeping. I'm also realizing that I have miscounted because I didn't know that there was that other set in there. And also I counted something else incorrectly. So instead of having 279 makeup products total, I have actually 287. 287, that's great. And my hand is already stained. All right, guys, we're moving into bullet lipstick territory. I believe that I got all of the outliers out of here, but nope, this is a gloss. But these should be all of my bullet lipsticks. And here's the thing, bullet lipstick is my preferred method of lipstick. So there are a bunch that I will be keeping, but let's go ahead and find some that I can get rid of right off the bat. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this because I have 2 of them. This color is Paulina by Melt Cosmetics. It is absolutely beautiful. It's like a nude, a very light nude, you can see. And I really, really enjoy it here. I'll do a little bit of a swatch of this one. It's a very light nude, but here's the thing, I do not need 2 of them, so that one can go. What else can I get rid of right off the bat? This is so hard because I use so many of these. Let's see, I have not used this. Guys, you're gonna find a theme with me and lipsticks. Oh, it's so beautiful though. That is such a good color. Oh, okay, it's staying for now. I can probably get rid of one of these. So these are beautiful. These are from What's Up Beauty. And first of all, look at the packaging with this like, oh, just gorgeous, gorgeous scene on it. This is a beautiful kind of mauve-y pink. I'm gonna let this one go though because I feel like it's a bit drier of a formula than I prefer. Oh gosh, this is still here from the other one. Let's take a look at Eye of Ra from the same collection. That one is very, very pink. I'm actually gonna let both of these go. The quality is great of these, but I'm gonna let them both go, surprisingly. Let me go ahead and take a look at my Sigma ones. These all look so similar to each other. Oh, and this one is so beautiful, but guys, I don't know if you can tell. I haven't used it once. I haven't used it. It is stunning. Just, oh gosh, do I swatch it or do I just leave it as is? I gotta swatch it a little bit right here. That's like a deep brownie pink, but I can let this one go. I probably should not have swatched it, but I can go ahead and let that one go. Let's continue to look at these. Peach Tea, I think, is my favorite one out of all of them. Yeah, I really like Peach Tea. These are very, very creamy, by the way. All of the Sigma Infinities, very nice and creamy. New Mod. Well, hold on. Let's look at Deja Vu. Deja Vu is definitely one I've used a bit. Let's put that right here in the middle. That's a nice pink. I can let it go. I have other formulas of this kind of shade that I like more. And then finally, New Mod. New Mod is very pink, it looks like. But that's a prettier pink. This is a pink I would use more often. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that. Right now I'm going through the ones that I'm even questioning. This is an Urban Decay lipstick. Oh, this is Liar. Liar is a classic. It's a classic. Liar is one yeah, no, I can let that go. I can let that go because I do have other shades like this in formulas I prefer more. So that can go. Just realized we have a liquid in here. Let's look at these. So these are all by Rare Beauty, and these were given to me by my friend Betty Jean when she was decluttering, but I haven't used them much, and I'm not gonna lie, one of the big reasons, this sounds so dumb, they got kind of pushed into the back of my drawer because, guys, all my lipstick containers, they just don't fit anywhere. The weird shape, I know, and same thing with these. I don't, like, I wish that all lipsticks were the same size. I know that's dumb, but let's go through these. So this shade is Creative, which is very pretty. These are so creamy. This is a little lighter than I need, so I can let this one go. This is Gifted. Ooh, see, that's beautiful, but that's more of a purple tone, and that's one I will not use enough, and it hasn't been touched. Gonna let that go. We have Talented. Guys, they all start looking the same after a while, don't they? This is very pretty. I have shades that I like more in a formula I like better. That can go. This one is Wise. Looks like I've tried this once, but this does not look like a very, yeah, that one's got a little more purple in it, purple undertones. This can go. And then this one finally is Fun. This one's pretty, but you know what? I have colors that I like better, so this can go. So I'm getting rid of all of the Rare Beauty lipsticks. They're beautiful, but it's just time for them. Let me look at this one other Urban Decay. Oh, this is Insanity. Insanity is likely staying. Yeah, this is just a really good brown nude for me. They're all really good brown nudes. They're all good Dogs Brent. So that is staying. Let's go ahead and tackle these. So right here, this is all of my Fantasy Cosmetica Lost Library lipsticks. I love this formula. I love this formula. So I'll show you the ones I'm keeping right now, and I will not swatch this because I've swatched too many already. This is Hidden, which is a beautiful kind of like mauvey pink. That is going to stay. You know what? I'm going to let Secret go. It is absolutely gorgeous, but here's the thing. If I'm wearing a red lip, I want it to be matte, and this is a bit more creamy and moves around quite a bit for me, so I'm gonna let that go. Some of these labels, I forget which one. There's two labels that were switched up. Lost, I think, is the orange. Yeah, this is like a terracotta, beautiful orange. This is gonna stay. Let's look at Overgrown. Nope, this is the labels that were switched. So Forgotten and Overgrown. So this is Forgotten. I have, this is similar to Agave, but Agave is more teal. This is more navy. It is the only navy lipstick I have that is staying. So this one is going to be Overgrown, which is green. Again, I don't have a green, and this looked surprisingly cool on me. So that's going to stay. What about these other three? Buried, no, wait. Buried is staying. Look at how cool this color is. Wait, that's, ooh, you know what? It's beautiful. I forgot exactly how creamy it is though. And if I have a dark lip on, I don't want it to be as creamy because it'll go everywhere. That can go, surprisingly. Mystery. Same thing. If this is a deep dark red, I don't want it moving around. And Unearthed. Yeah, another beautiful orange. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's staying. So, wow. Okay, I got rid of more than I thought I would there. Let's move on. These were discontinued. These were lipsticks by BK Beauty. And I really do love these. But right off the bat, let's go ahead with the red. This red is called Confidence, and these are very creamy lipsticks. So that can go, and I believe this one as well. Yeah, this one's called Faith, which is purpley. These two can go. I think some of these are too light. This one's called Grace. Let's see. Oh, I'm running out of space here. Oh, nope, that's gonna stay. That's a very creamy, light pink, peach kind of color, so that's gonna stay. This one is Kindness. I think was Kindness my favorite one. Kindness is beautiful. Oh, I'm so sad they got rid of these because the quality is so lovely and creamy. I think this one can go. Yeah, this is Beauty. It's kind of a hot pink. There's a little hair on it. Not a hot pink, but just like a bubblegum pink, but I don't use it enough, so that can go. And then finally, this one can also go. This is Self Love, which is a pink that I just don't use enough, so I'm getting rid of a bunch of those. These, guys, I'll tell you right now, all of these Menacing Metals are staying, every single one, because I love these. These are metallic and cream lipsticks. Let's go ahead and start. I need to find, also, please leave recommendations down below. I would prefer for my lipsticks to be able to stand up. I like to be able to see the label. If you have suggestions for big lipstick containers, please tell me. I think I'm going to try nail polish holders next. That was suggested to me, but let me go through and show you these real quick. So this shade is Firestarter. Beautiful metallic orange. Love, love, love. Next we have Darkling. Oh, I think Darkling might be my favorite. Okay, maybe I'll swatch a few. Darkling is like this beautiful metallic black with silver sparkles. Then next we have Fury. Oh, the purple one. Oh, the purple. Okay, I'll swatch a few of these. Look at how shiny these are. These are so freaking good. Then we have Bloodstone. Bloodstone. You know what I want to do? I want to compare this real quick. So this is Bloodstone. While we're doing that, I'm going to get my first Melt lipstick out here. This is from the Pennywise Welcome to Derry set. I think these are different enough that I can justify keeping both. Yeah, because you see how this one, the Welcome to Derry, is more of like that blood red. Oh, God, these are both so beautiful. Okay, I pretty much already knew I was going to be keeping this. I guess I don't need to keep this amazing packaging. Oh. But yes, those are both staying. Then we have Ember. Oh my God, guys, these are so good. These are so good. Look at that. It's like a brown orange. Perfection. Moving on, we have Piranha. I keep getting so excited about all these. Again, Piranha is like a purple with a deep like silver undertone. Then we have Dragonfly, which is perfect. I probably should have cleaned this a little bit. Dragonfly, I'm going to make a nice big swatch of that so you can see. Look at the shades shifting in there. Green to purple, perfection. Let me clean this one up quite a bit before putting it away. Okay, Ancient is the super like bronzy brown one. Oh, look at it. It's got like almost a little bit of green tone to it. Gorge, gorge, gorge. Next we have Void, which is the silver. Look at this, watch. Metallic silver. I have never seen anything like that, period. And then, you know what? Maybe I'll get rid of this one. I can let this one go. This one is Cherub, and it's really pretty, but it's a little too like yellow based for me. It's a yellow based pink. I can let that one go, but I'm keeping every other one. And then these three are not metallic. These are cream Menacing Metals that came out with the collab they did with Kourtney Quarantine. So you can see the normal tubes are purple, and this one is like a glittery black. This shade, this one is called Lore. And it did melt a little bit in transit, but guys, look at this. Look at that cream gorgeousness. Oh, it's so perfect. It is so perfect. I'm going to go ahead and be brave and take that out of the packaging, get rid of some more packaging, but like, I love it. Okay, then we have, what shade is this? This is, oh gosh, this is Secrets. This is the pinky, like grayish almost. Look, oh gosh, these cool tones have my heart in a lot of ways. I'm a warm tone loving girl, but I love these cool tones. I'm just throwing stuff now. And then Eternal is this dark maroon. Yeah, they're all staying. All right, we are going to keep going here. So, oh guys, I do not see many here that I'm going to get rid of. I love my Melt lipsticks so much. Melt is my favorite lipstick brand. These are all matte, except, you know, I have the one Pennywise lipstick that is the metallic, but all of these are the most comfortable, beautiful mattes. And all of these push me, not all of these, some of these push me way outside my comfort zone, but I'm going to keep them all. So I'll show you them real quick. We've got Summer. This is definitely one that I took a chance on. You know what? Let's see. Hold on a minute. You know what? I lied. I can let Summer go because Summer is just that bright, bright, bright pink that I think somebody else could get more use out of. The rest of these are definitely staying though, right? Yes, the rest of these are staying. Let's go ahead and talk about the Bailey Sarian set first, okay? Because I use the hell out of these. So this is actually what I'm wearing today. And this is, I believe it's pronounced Julia. I don't know, it might be Julia. But this is just a beautiful matte red. I just adore it. Then we've got, is this Judith? No, Lilith, excuse me. Lilith is another kind of gray brown. Oh God, I love this color more than I thought I would. This is staying. And then we have Circe. Circe is another, these are very similar, I just realized in a way, to the Courtney Quarantine set. Hold on a minute. No, wait, I'm sorry, Lure, it's not close to Lure, because Lure is one that is, I can't think of the phrase. Lure is the blue. But let's take a look at these two. Oh, they're completely different. This is much more cool toned. So yes, I can justify keeping both. And then finally in that set, this is Judith. So Judith is one that is so unique to my collection. I'm not going to lie, guys, by the way, all of the bullets in that collection did not do well. They either melted or like this one, it's like it locks into place and I have to really like jack it up. But anyway, Judith, you're barely even going to be able to, well, you can see it on my hand. It's very light right there. I use this as like a layering lipstick, if you will. Oh God, these bullets are so annoying. It was just that collection, which is so weird. Then in Bailey's second collection, these I use so often. We have Nutmeg, which is a very deep, dark brown. We have Hemlock. Oh, I love Hemlock. See, look, guys, all of these disconnected. It's very weird. And this is only actually with Bailey's 2 collections. But anyway, I love these colors so much. I'm not getting rid of them. This is another kind of like, almost like a purpley dark brown. Then we have Wolfbane, which, did this one come loose too? It feels like it's a little loose. This is a darker, you know what? I can let this one go. That's purple. It's a little too purple for me. I can go ahead and let it go. Maybe it is good to swatch these. And then we have Gallerina. This one I wound up loving, similar to Judith, as a layering shade. So this is a very light baby pink, but it turned out to be good for layering. Then these are just regular melt lipsticks. So this one, oh my God, I have 2. I can let one of these go. Let's see which one has less use. This color is Zaddy. And I'm going to say this one is used more. So right off the bat, I'm going to let this one go. And I will show you Zaddy. Zaddy is another quite light color, but definitely has a little bit more depth to it. So that is staying. Then Ho is Life. I love these names. This is another quite light one. But actually, it's so funny. I always think that these are light, and then I swatch them, and I'm like, that's not that light, Linda. And then this has turned out to be a favorite of mine. This is On the Go, and it's a cool-toned, like, just mauve-y pink, but it's so comfortable. I feel like this one is almost creamier. This is the one that pushes me outside my comfort zone, and I have not found a way to wear it yet, but I will. I will. This one is laced, and it is super cool toned. It is like cool toned purple grayish almost. Really beautiful. And I've seen this on so many other people and I love it. So that is going to stay. I'll admit, guys, I normally use a makeup eraser for things like this, but I knew I was just going to be a mess. And I'm curious how many of these I'm going to go through. Okay, let's keep going. So I have a few from Melt. Oh my gosh, we have more from Melt. So all 4 of these are staying. I'm going to go ahead and take these out of the packaging. But so you can see this was their kind of pink collection. And they look exactly like the colors on the box. And I've been using all of these nonstop. These are the 2 I will go ahead and show you. So this is Grunge Nude. This has been my favorite from that collection. And this is a cool toned mauve kind of color, but it has a little bit more warmth to it than that super cool tone one I just showed you. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this and let the box go. Then this one is so special. This one is Ghosted. Probably one of the coolest lipsticks they've ever done. It is like, look at it. It's a frosted pink. It is beautiful on its own, even better when it's layered. So here's where I'm struggling a little bit. Okay, so this is Pumpkin King from the Nightmare Before Christmas set. This is Pumpkin. These are the same exact color, but we do have the alternate packaging. And honestly, like, I haven't even opened Pumpkin yet. I know this sounds silly. I might keep Pumpkin as a backup and continue using my Pumpkin King just to show you what this looks like. This is, you know, also this is starting to dry out, but it's not there yet. This is just a deep, see, what does this look like next to Unearthed? I'm curious to see. This is Unearthed by, okay, this one's like definitely creamier, whereas this is matte. Very interesting though. And what was the other one that could be similar? Is it Lost maybe? Let's look at Lost with it. I'll put that down here. Now Lost is definitely more pink from the Lost Library collection, but I'm going to go ahead and keep this, and I'm trying to be better about getting rid of boxes so the box can go. Moving on, these are two brand new Melt lipsticks that I just got, and I'm calling them lipsticks because they're somewhere in between like a lipstick and a balm. So these are from the Edward Scissorhands collection. This shade is Winsome Wahine, and this is like a blackened, like sparkly balm kind of shade. And then this one is Bohemian Bliss, which is this gorgeous pink, baby pink with sparkle in it. These are both staying. I need more time to play with these. Let's go ahead and go with these and talk about these. So these are by Nomad Cosmetics. They came out with their Witch City Salem collection. I'm curious about these. So, okay, these were gorgeous. I love the packaging. Love them. But I haven't really used these much, guys. This purple one can go. I just don't wear purples often enough. And since I have the box for this one, that can go with that. Let's check out Witching Hour. Witching Hour is, okay, so this is that like brown gold one. Let me see. You know what? I don't have a straight up gold lipstick. So because that's unique to my collection, I am going to keep it. I'm going to keep this one in the box for now. And then finally, Hocus Pocus. Was this one orange, if I remember correctly? No, purple. Another purple. This can go. Moving on. Oh, this is staying. This is by Black Moon. This is this came out with the Courtney Quarantine box set that they did together. This is stunning, and this is the prettiest brown. Look at that. Prettiest brown bullet lipstick I have, because this is a deep dark brown. Absolutely staying. Oh gosh, these are all hard because these are very old. Let's go ahead and look at the newer ones. These are from the Wicked Widow American Psycho collection. This first shade is Meritor, and I've talked about it many times, but I'm very picky when it comes to bullet lipsticks. This is a metallic red. It has a little bit of metallic to it, but I'm going to go ahead and let this one go because when it's a red bullet lipstick, it needs to be perfect and it needs to be matte for me, so that one can go. Then we have Psycho, which I think is also a deep brown, so I'm curious to swatch next to this one. It is, let's see, oh wow, that's a much, much, much warmer brown. Much warmer. This is beautiful. This is, for now, going to stay. And then finally, we have Rockin' and Rollin'. Is this one a lighter brown? This one is a more yellowy brown, and to be honest, I don't have any yellowy browns in my collection at all, which is weird to me. So that one's gonna stay. Then, oh gosh, I'm like stressed about these. I think they're all probably gonna stay. This is for sure gonna stay, and this is a very old Melt lipstick, guys. It's in the old packaging. They made this in the new packaging, but this is Frisky. This is one of my favorite lipsticks I own, and it's very creamy. This is not a matte. This has a little bit of a cream satin finish, but I love the warmth in this, so that is staying. This one. I keep almost getting rid of this and then coming back to it. This is very old. This is by Tarte, and this color is Skinny Dip. You'll see how much I've used. I've used almost to the bottom. This is one of those shades, no, I'm keeping it, that I love to use as a blending shade, or like put this right in the middle of a lip and it catches the light beautifully, first of all, but it's light enough that it just brightens things up. Love it. This is Charlotte Tilbury Super Cindy. This is also staying. This is just a lovely, warm, peachy pink. So gorgeous. What's Your Sign is from ColourPop. Do you notice? There's not much ColourPop here, guys. There's not much ColourPop, but this is another one that I like to use right in the middle. Let me make sure. Look at it. It's that warm pink nude. It is just beautiful. This one is absolutely staying. The Charlotte Tilbury Hot Lips, and the color is JK Magic, which is the worst name ever because we don't support anything like JK on this channel. But this color is beautiful. This color is gorgeous, and it is another just lovely nude pink. I am absolutely keeping this. The name is so damn unfortunate, but I'm keeping this. And then we are down to 2. These are very old Merit lipsticks, but I'm keeping both because I love the colors. And there are actually some more bullet lipsticks we're going to have to go through, but this is 1990. Look at this. Look at this. So these are like more sheer lipsticks, but they're the most beautiful brown shades in my collection. And then this one is Slip, which is equally as perfect. They're getting real old. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, God. And then this one is just slightly lighter and warmer. They're all staying. So, guys, I'm getting rid of 28. Let's see how many I'm keeping. By the way, I counted wrong. I'm getting rid of 25. So I'm keeping 55, but we have a few stragglers. So we have some more lipsticks, and like some of these are like borderline lip balm, but let's go over them real quick. We have 4 of the ColourPop Lippie Sticks. This is all I saved. And let me see, 2 of these I think are the same. Yeah, 2 of these are Cookie. So let me see which one I have used the most. I'm gonna keep the one that has more left to it. Yep, okay, so I'm going to keep the one that has less left to it, rather. So Cookie is just I mean, it's a nude, guys. It's a nude matte, which is very pretty. Then we have Aquarius. This is a cream shade, and this came out with the Kathleen Lights collection that she did with them. You know what? It's very pretty. I can let this go. It's time. It's almost empty, if we're being honest. Very pretty, but that can go as well. And then this one is Dream Date. I used this the other day. I forgot how pretty this is. This is a cream nude. I do really like this. I'm going to go ahead and let both of these go. These are the Bare Minerals. I'm not even sure what they're called. These are very pretty, but they are just balms. And they're a little too not pigmented for me, desaturated. I'm going to let that go. I think I'll also probably let this go. This is the Lip Slick by Surratt. The color is very pretty. It's almost like a grapefruit pink, but I haven't used it. It can go. And then this, guys. I lied the other day when I said I only had 1 MAC product left because I forgot about this. This is the end all be all for me. This is what they called the Slim Shines, and this color, whoops, was just so perfect for me. It is so shiny. It doesn't smell. It has not gone bad. This one's actually fairly new, but it's perfect. So that's staying, but I'm letting go of an additional 5. Okay, it's time to move on to gloss. So this is a mix of glosses and lip oils. I am having a hard time even just looking at these right now, guys, because I do use a lot of these, but not enough of them. One thing that I can tell you right off the bat can go, these 3 by Lawless are beautiful. These are the Plumping Forget the Filler glosses. I have not really used these. I did get these as a gift, and I just unfortunately don't use these, so these 3 can right off the bat go. I will tell you, I think this is also going to go. So this is from the collaboration that my friend Heather Austin did with Unearthly, and it's really, really beautiful. This gloss is called Omen. It's very, very pretty, but it's got such a heavy pink shift to it, which is not something I typically go for. So I can go ahead and let that go. I can also let this go. So this is is it Coolfy or Coolfi? But this is the gloss in Chai. It's really beautiful, but this is somewhere in between a balm gloss. Like, it's just not my bag, even though it's a brown gloss. So that can go. Let's see what else can go off the bat. Is this considered a gloss? I forget. This is by Chokehold, and I think this is a reddish gloss. Or is it a liquid lipstick? Nope, this is a gloss. Here's the thing, guys. I don't wear red gloss. I do not wear red gloss. It's beautiful, and it's shiny, and the quality is amazing, but I do not like a red gloss that is that intensely pigmented because I feel like it just starts going everywhere. On the same note, let me see if this is also similar. This color is called Bloodlust. This is from the Wicked Widow American Psycho collection. I think this is a metallic red gloss. See, this one is slightly better because it's way more sheer, but at the same time, I just have not been using it enough. Honestly, from this collection, the eyeshadow palette and blush were my favorites. So, yeah, this one can go. Let's see what else. Let's stay right along that same line. This one I seem to remember liking more, though. Mulled Wine by Finding Ferdinand. Let me see if this one is as pigmented as the other one. Yeah, this is beautiful, and it smells like mulled wine. But again, I don't love a richly pigmented gloss. I'm kind of strange in that way. Lipstick, pigment. Lip gloss, not so much, so that can go. Oh, I like this method, I have to admit, of like clearing out right away what I know I don't want. I know I don't want this. The Physicians Formula Tinted Lip Conditioner. It's very pretty. It's this exact color. I just don't use it enough, so that can go. This I think can also go. So this is from the Melt Cosmetics Universal Monsters collection. You can see it's kind of clear at the end, but then you mix it. Let me see. Oh my God, is this gonna go? I don't know. You do have to mix these. This one is a lip oil. Yeah, it's very beautiful, but again, it's just a pigmented red gloss, which is not something I really use. Let's stay right along that. No, let's go and let me show you this one, because this is the one I do love. This is from the Creature collection. You can see it's like clear, but there's green in it. Once you mix, and that seems really weird, right? Why would you want a green lip oil? It adds the most beautiful shine, and that yellowness actually brings out some of the beautiful colors in gloss, so that is staying. This is so weird because, guys, the winds right now are like 25 to 30 miles an hour. They keep blowing random things open. I thought my house was insulated. Apparently not. Let's move on. So, oh gosh, where do I even go next? You know, let's go with the Finding Ferdinand glosses. I love these. So these are like, you can see a lot of them are separating though. I don't think that means they've gone bad though, but I love these, and these I think are all discontinued. So let me make sure that they all still mix up once you kind of get it going, and let me make sure that they don't smell off in any way. So this first shade, oh my gosh, it's not even labeled. I think this is like something city. Yeah, this is just beautiful. Guys, I think these are all staying. Let me swatch this one especially though, because this one is Sunset Skyline. You can see it got very separated. Let me see if this is too pigmented for me. I can't remember. No, see, this is just like a light orange color. The rest of these are all staying. Let me again make sure that this one hasn't. This is my favorite. This is Cafe Noisette. And again, these are discontinued, but I still have to swatch it for you because this is one of my favorites of all of them. Look at this. Look at that. And it smells like hazelnut coffee. It smells like hazelnut coffee. These are all staying. Wait a sec. Let me look at this. This one is called Thorn. Can Thorn go though? Because it's very pretty. You know what? I think Thorn can go. It's pretty, but I don't need this pink gloss. So these are gonna stay. Moving on. Let's see. Okay, let's start with these e.l.f. ones, guys. I will tell you. So these are they're called the Reviving Lip Oils, I think. Is that what they're called? No, the Glow Reviver Lip Oil. This one can go, and this is gonna stay. So this is Princess Cut. a very pretty sparkly pink, but this one is just more of a lip oil that kind of goes everywhere. It's a pretty color. It's a brown, but that can go. Let's look at these unearthly ones. God, these are so, so beautiful looking in their tubes. But let's see if they're ones that I need to keep. This one is called Gargoyle. Guys, that is so stunning, but I just don't use purple tone lip products, so that can go. Then this one is called Enchanted Ebony, I believe. It's a little hard to see the sticker. I am actually going to save this one. So I know I'm going against myself here and saying I don't like pigmented glosses, but that, look at the shine on that. And if I have a blackened purple lip, I'm going to save that one. But let's go ahead and look at the other blackened lip gloss that I have. So this is by Mob Beauty. The outer container does come off, but you know, it just goes right back on. This is such a gorgeous one. This is the one they did in collaboration with Jessica Hayes. Oh God, that's so different. Do you see the glitter in there? But you can't feel that glitter. It is so perfectly shiny and silver. That's one of my favorites, but let's go ahead and look at another black gloss. This is by Gourmand Girls in their Trapped collection. Let's look at it. Guys, this is one I'm going to let go. I didn't think I would, but I think I'm going to let it go because I like the formula of these other two ones better than that one, so that can go. Let's go ahead with these two from Unearthly. These are very old. This one is Avery. I loved this one. It is just a pretty sparkly pink with like some gold shimmer in it. That is staying. This one is Creamer. Is this a liquid lipstick though? Wait a minute. Nope, this is a gloss. This is somewhere in between the two. That's very pretty, but I think it might be a little too light for me. I can let Creamer go. This one I'm going to let go right off the bat. This is from Buxom. I just didn't love the formula of this. It's very light pink. That can go. This I'm finally going to let go. The Pixie by Petra Honey Sheen Lip Gloss. This used to be my favorite, but it is quite old. That can go. These are all from Kaleidos, and these are all going to stay. They're going to look separated, but it's just because of the way they've been sitting. But you can just see the colors here. They're perfect. You know what? I'll go ahead and swatch this one, though, because this one is like another blackened undertone with sparkle, but these are way more sheer and hydrating. So these are all staying. You know what? I think, I have two here from Sigma, and I'm going to let these both go. This one is from, oh, they're both Little Mermaid, actually. Very, very pretty, but I think that they can get, oh, I just made a mess. I think these can get better love from somebody else, so those are going to go. I'm trying to really be ruthless here, and I'm going to let this one go. This is the Nomad, wait a minute, hold on, let me just make sure. This is the Nomad Fête de Provence collection, and this, oh, this has such a strong gold shift to it. Look at how it catches the light, almost more than anything on my hand. That's beautiful. I think it's a little too light for me, so that can go. I'm questioning this one. This is by Surratt. The color is Ooh La La, and it's the only Surratt gloss I have left. Yeah, that can go. I can tell you right off the bat, and the reason being because it's beautiful looking, but that was so sticky going on my hand. No. My Sigma glosses. So these are just regular Sigma glosses. I'm going to go ahead and let this one go because, again, it's just a little too pigmented. This color is Secret Garden. It's beautiful, but that can go. These are all going to stay. I absolutely love them. It's a shame because my favorite one is Brilliance, but this one has been discontinued. But I absolutely, actually all their lip glosses have been discontinued, but those four are staying. Let's take a look at Raincoat from the Wicked Widow American Psycho collection. I think I remember liking this one, but I have another one I might like better. So, ooh, see, that one's pretty because it has this blue undertone to it, like a blue shift. Oh, you know what? It's pretty, but I don't use it. I haven't been using it, so this one can go as well. This is my newest lip gloss. I'll just show it to you. This is Mob Beauty, another one they did with Courtney Quarantine. The color is Linger. Wait till you see this. Look how pretty that is. And I paired this over a warm colored lip liner, and the tone was perfection. Oh, I'm second guessing myself on this one, but I'm going to let it go. I really love that one. Oh, God, let's keep going. Okay, I'm going to keep this. This is Crystal Trinket by Sugarpill, and it is just a lovely pinkish peach color with a lot of gold sparkle. Very special. This one is so old, guys. Crap, it's so old. It's sticky, but I love this color so much. But here's the thing. The last couple times I've used it, I'm going to wipe it off before putting it in my giveaway basket. The last couple times I've used it, I could feel the grit of the glitter. I'm going to let that go. Oh, that's sad. But now I'll show you my favorite gloss, so much that I have a backup of it. This is from the Melt Baileysarian collection, and this color is Saint, and it is just a gold sparkly gloss. I use this with everything. Excuse me, I use it with everything. One of my favorite glosses in my entire collection. We're down to the bottom here. Okay, so these three, I think this is the only stuff I have left from Ofra in my collection. This is the collaboration my friend Samantha March did with them. Here's the thing, I'm going to keep these two. I'm gonna get rid of Peony, which is a beautiful shade, a gorgeous pink shade, but I just don't wear it enough. This, guys, this is my favorite gloss, and I have several backups of it. Ofra is not a brand I support any longer, but like you can see, this is almost gone. This is, other than Saint, this is my favorite lip gloss I own. It is the most perfect brown gold nude that has ever existed, and I'm bummed out. It's by a brand I just don't like anymore, but this is so gorgeous. And then Millie is a perfectly like sheer white sparkly, which I don't use often, but I like having at least one in my collection, and I have decluttered a bunch already, so I am going to save that. I believe I'm also going to save this. This is from the collection that Angie and Ilka Nyqvist did with Odin's Eye, and it's called Glow, or it's a Radioactive. It's called Radioactive. I love this color. So this is a very light peachy nude that's staying. I can definitely let this go. This is the Sigma Renew Lip Oil. It's just clear. I just don't use it. The other lip oils, I would like to save these three. I do feel like these are really good. I like these as a gloss because they're very hydrating, so I'll save those. This is such a weird product, but I love it so much. Sophia and Maybell Jellyfish Tinted Lip Oil. I use this so much. I got this in like a BoxyCharm years ago, but it's just this glaze. Like, look how gorgeously shiny it is, and it's very hydrating. Love it. And then finally, oh, I am so sad that this brand is no more. So this is Sereni Lip Alchemy. Sereni was a brand created by Chloe Morello. I'm not even going to use it because I can't get it anymore. So I'm not going to use it on a swatch. It is a shiny, beautiful, pink, glossy lip that plumps up your lip like none other I've ever tried. This is staying. So I'm getting rid of 26. And keeping 30. Guys, I got rid of so many. All right, we are moving on to this section. I'm not sure what to call this because in here we have liquid lipsticks, we have lip creams and lip stains. But I want to go through, let's go through the lip creams first, because I'll be honest, guys, we have a bunch. These are all from Sigma, all of the lip creams. And these, I don't use them. I don't use them. I'm immediately going to get rid of all 6 of these. They are beautiful, but I prefer either a long-lasting liquid lipstick, the kind that really dries down, or a lipstick. Like, these don't do much for me. Also, these all look the same, don't they? They all look the same. All of these can go. I'm also going to be keeping these. So these are from Sachu. These are their Lip Stay liners. I've really been liking all 3 of these. So the shades I have are 2, 3, well, 2 is mauve, like M-A-U, or M-U-A-H-V-E, and then pinked, and then hazel. So, and they're all pronounced that way. I'm not speaking weirdly, but these have been nice. I don't know, like, I haven't used them a ton yet, but I've been really liking them, so these are staying. Let's see, is there anything else in here that is not a liquid lipstick? No, these are all going to be liquid lipsticks in here. Let's see, oh, this one, I'm torn about this. So this is by Urban Decay. So this is one of their, I think these are called Vice Bond liquid lipsticks. So you're supposed to shake them. Hear that? There's like a little ball inside. And then let's see how this looks. Oh, that is beautiful. I forgot how gorgeous that is. And this is one of the ones that does dry down. I'm going to keep this. But I will say, guys, look how old this is. This still says Kat Von D on it. I do have a backup of this because this is my favorite red liquid lipstick of all time. At the time, this was called Underage Red. I think they changed the name, but the color is my perfect red. This one definitely has, I don't know if you can even tell, this has a bit of a more warmth to it than this one, so I don't mind having both. If I'm wearing red lips, aside from today, weirdly, but if I'm wearing red lips, chances are it's a liquid lipstick. I also love this one, dries down so nicely. I wish this color still existed. I feel like they have a few reds that are really good, and I may want to try KVD Beauty again. Let me know if you still use them, because I'm curious. This is another red liquid lip. This is from the Melt Cosmetics Universal Monsters collection, and this is the Dracula lip. Oh, see, this one has even more of a blue tone to it. And I don't mind having, again, multiple reds, because if I'm wearing red, it's going to be a liquid lipstick. That is gorgeous. I also love, this is the makeup nerd in me, how different all three of these are. This is like a true stop sign color red. This is an orange red. This is a blue red. I just think they're all gorgeous. Oh, I love them. Let's see where else we want to go in here. So I'm going to keep these three because they're so cool. So these came out, I can't remember which collection this came out with Melt, but these are their, are they called Radioactive? I'm not sure, but they are metallic liquid lipsticks. So I'm definitely going to have to clean my hand after this. But, oh, well, no. Oh, wait, hold up. I forgot. These are stains. So they are liquid lips and they look amazing. And then you take them off and they stain your lips. So I'm not going to swatch them on my hand, but you can see the colors right here. So we have a bluish purple, we have an orange, and we have kind of a sparkly green. But if you mix these, you get the most gorgeous amber liquid lip that hangs on, that stays there. And when you take off the liquid lip, it's just a stunning stain that's left behind. These are staying. I think also, you know what, let me get rid of a few. These Sigma liquid lips are all very, very, very pretty. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Do I have any pink liquid lipsticks? Just regular pinks? I don't think I do have them. So here's the thing. These two are very similar looking, correct? They're very similar. This one is a pink. What do I want to do here? I haven't really used these, if I'm being honest. You know what? I'm going to get rid of all three of these. And the reason is not because this is bad quality. These are great quality. But if I'm doing this color lip, I prefer a bullet lipstick rather than a long wear liquid lip. So these can go. These are my Black Moon liquid lips, and I am keeping all three. I will go ahead and swatch these for you because they are very pretty. So this one is Ashes, and these are just unlike anything else I have. That is a beautiful purple gray. Oh my God, I just can't even stand how much I love it. This is Sleepwalker, which is the best black liquid lipstick, in my opinion, that has ever existed. It is a true black, so there's no gray, there's no blue. It's just fantastic. And then we have Bones. This is a blending shade for me. I like to mix it with Ashes, and it's a very, 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 very light gray pink color. So fantastic for mixing. Oh, I really, really like that one. Oh, let's move on. Let's go check out this one. This one is Aura, and I'm pretty sure this is not a gloss. I hope it's not. This is by Unearthly. It's old packaging. Let's see. This is a very, very pretty color. It's like a terracotta orange almost, but oh gosh, let me see. This is a more moussey formula, which is not my favorite. That is such a good color though. You know what? I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it because I do love this color. Let's keep going though. Oh gosh, these are staying. This also came out with the first Melt Bailey Sarian collection. The colors are exactly as they appear here. So let me move this so it's against the white. But you do have this, you know, orangey beautifulness. We've got brown and we've got a mixing very light shade. So these are staying. The rest of these, okay, this is one I always keep. And then let me compare it next to this actually. This is Joseph Colors Cork, which they are known for. Nope, that's staying. That's staying because it's so beautiful. Look at that warm, warm brown. I just love it. I just love it. I think the one that I'm smelling the most, interestingly, is the Unearthly. It has a very strong scent, not a bad scent, but a strong one. This one. This is by the Gourmand Girls Trapped collection. And let me see. You know what? I'm going to let this one go because if I'm going to wear a green lip, you see how you can kind of see through it? I need it to be opaque. So that one's going to go. Then we've got these three from the Gargoyle collection. Let me first swatch this black one. This color is Shadows, I believe. Let me compare it to my favorite. They're exactly the same. They're exactly the same. I'm going to go ahead and let Shadows go, though. It's very beautiful, but I really, really love the Black Moon one. This color is Cathedral Rose, which I think is just a beautiful, like, cool toned rose shade. Oh, see, that is gorgeous. Am I going to wear a purple, though? Let me see how it looks next to this one. This one is Moonlit Mauve, and if you put the two of them next to each other, see, that's the thing. I feel like this combo would be beautiful, so I'm going to keep this. So overall, I got rid of 11. Let's see how many I'm keeping. I am keeping 19. Here's the bummer though about this, what's interesting. So I already know, I wanted to make this look nice, but these are gonna have to go into a container like this because my drawer is a little too tall, but that still is a good chunk taken out. Okay, now I just asked my husband, do I do the easy part or the hard part? And he said the hard part. So I blame him for this. These are my lip pencils. So at first I did have these sorted by like color, vague color story. Like this was a bunch of nudes, and I will be honest, and I'll tell you right now, nude brown is my favorite color of lip liner. I will be keeping a good amount of those. I don't think I need this many because the way that I'm going to look at the declutter for these is similar to the way that my friend Betty Jean did on her channel, where I'm going to show you what my favorite formula is, and then I will compare colors against those. Because guys, if I'm being honest, like, I know what my favorite formula is, but I know I have ones that are similar enough where I can get rid of some. So let's start there. I will say my favorite formula, let me separate them. All right, so the Melt Cosmetics formula is my absolute favorite. I will be keeping all of these because they are all different enough to me, and I love just the way they feel. So this is a more, I'm not going to say waxy, but it's a creamy enough formula that it does not dry out my lips, but it is strong enough that it lasts all day. So these are my favorite, but I'm also going to put in here my next favorites. So my next favorites are the Unearthly lip pencils. This I have in a variety of shades. Now I will say these are like all cool tone shades. I have several of Cafe. Interesting, but that's one of my favorite pencils. Very similar to Khaki, but I love this formula as well. Are these the same too? We've got Reap and Char and Doom. No, I guess those are all different. So but these are a fantastic, similar to the Melt pencils. These are creamy enough that they glide on without feeling drying, but they stay put. That's what I look for. So I am going to, I'll put these here. Anything else, I'm going to kind of be comparing to my favorite formula and just going from there. Because there are ones that can go. Like, for example, we are going to take Unearthly Foggy. So Foggy is a muted kind of like mauve kind of color. And let's start comparing any muted mauve to that. So let's start actually with this one. This is Urban Decay Liar. This is very similar, little more pink, just a little bit, but this can go because it's not my favorite. This next one, oh my God, another MAC product. This is definitely warmer. That one is definitely a bit warmer. So maybe that can stay. I'm going to put that in the maybe area for now. We'll see. What else do we have that is mauve? Now, these are the Kokie lip liners. I like these. These are very creamy though. These might as well be lipsticks rather than lip pencils. So let's see how that one looks. Yeah, this is super creamy and it feels lovely. That one will be a keep. This is by ColourPop. God, they all start to look the same, huh? This one definitely has a bit more of warmth to it, but I'm going to let it go because it's just not my favorite. This one is the Charlotte Tilbury. I believe this one might have more brown to it. This does have more brown to it than this. Again, this is Foggy, my favorite. I will go ahead and keep this though, but I think also the Natasha Denona, only one that I have. No, wait, this one's much warmer, right? No, this one, yeah, this one's much warmer. Very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury, actually. Wait a minute. Do those look exactly the same, these two? If they're exactly the same, then I think I can keep the Natasha Denona and get rid of the Charlotte. Here's another one. This is by BK Beauty. I really loved this one. This is a very warm tone pink. Looking kind of similar. Oh, I'm losing track of what's what, but I do like this color, so that's going to stay. Here is another mauve tone. This is ColourPop Brink. This, again, just to remind you, is Foggy over here. This is very pink. If I just kept this one, I think I can get rid of that one, so this can go. This is another one by Kokie. This color is called Nude. This one is a little cool toned. I'll go ahead and keep that. I think the rest of these are going to be more brownish, or like straight up pink. Another ColourPop one, this can go. These are just not my favorite formula anymore. They used to be. But let's see another Kokie. This is Warm Nude. You know what? That one's a little too pink for me. It's very pretty, but that can go. This is ColourPop Oh Sis. Very creamy. That's like a red pink though. I don't think I have a whole lot like that. I'm going to keep that one for now. This is Urban Decay and Naked 2. I'm going to let this go immediately. The color is beautiful, but this is feeling quite dry. This is a very old pencil. That can go. The rest of these are sort of more brown, but let's go ahead and get this out of the way. I'm going to let this one go. This is by Mellow. Very pretty, but the color is just too peachy orange. That can go. Oh, wait a second. Is this a mauve tone as well? I am going to keep that one. This one is Bare Minerals, right? Yeah, Bare Minerals. The color is Striking Spice. It's right there. That is very creamy feeling. I'm going to keep that. Then also, just to get this out of the way, these are other ones that I'm keeping. These are the only products I think I own by Too Faced. These are their plumping lip liners, the lip injection. I love these. So these are lip plumpers. Like if you hate that burning feeling from a lip plumper, do not ever put these on your face. I love the feeling of a lip plumper. So these are some of my favorites. Yes, they all have various tones of like brown nude, except for this one, which is red. But I absolutely adore these. These are staying. So guys, I'll tell you some that are going. These are the new Singe Beauty Evocative Lip Liners. I've talked about this before in a recent video, but these I think are better suited for somebody whose lips are not as dry as mine. My lips are very, very dry naturally. If you have normal lips, you will probably love these because the staying power is intense. These will last you all day. They're also very unique colors, but they just didn't work for me and how dry my lips are, so I'm going to pass these on. I think this is another pink, but this is a very light pink, I think. Yeah, this can go. This is by Kokie. It's just a light bubblegum. Gotta go. This is not going anywhere. This is so discontinued. Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics. Who remembers that brand? This lip liner is the one that I'm constantly chasing. It is creamy, it is long lasting, and it is a beautiful brown nude that is staying. Let's see, this Smashbox color is medium brown. Can this one go? So creamy. So creamy. This is staying. I warned you, I have a type. I think I can also let this go. I'm finding all, guys, I haven't used MAC since 2018. So we are 7 years into this lip liner. You know what? No, I'm just going to use this within, before the year is over. This is, a fantastic lip liner. I'm not going to lie. The color is red, R-E-D-D, but it's probably long discontinued. Let me clean my hand off. Okay, I am hoping this is where I can get rid of a bunch. I'll tell you right now, I'm going to get rid of this one. This is Bare Minerals, and the color of this is Mindful Mulberry. Again, I don't wear purple lips enough to justify keeping it, and that is also why I will probably get rid of, I have some purple over here with Unearthly, and I like that better. This one, yeah, that's just straight purple. This one is by Kokie, and the brand is the color is Plum Purple. This can go. Any other purples in here? Let's see what this is. This color is aubergine, and this is, again, purple. I'm going to let that go. Any of these other ones purple? No, why did this sneak in there? No, I'm already going to get rid of this. This is Rosy Pink by Kokie. I just don't wear pinks like that. Same thing, you know what? Both of these, I'm just going to let them go. I'm also going to let this purple go for sure. This is just, again, they're beautiful, but I just don't wear purples really. This one, let's see this color. This is Natural, 513 Natural. That is a pretty just neutral pink. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to let this go. This is just an Ace Beauté red liner, but I have other reds I like way more than that. Let's see these two though. Kokie, is this going to be too creamy? This is a red. I'm going to get rid of this because this is a berry red and I very rarely wear a berry red. This is a BK Beauty one and the shade is Alter Ego. Let's see how this looks. That is a brick red. So well, but is that too purple leaning? Yeah, that one's too purple leaning. I'm going to let that go. This should be in the neutrals. I love this. This is by Freck, and the shade is number 3. This is such a pretty brown nude. Oh my God, I can't even stand how much I love that, and I'm going to let this go. This is the ColourPop Black Lippy Pencil, but I like this one, which is called Villain, more. This can go. So I'm getting rid of a good handful. So I'm getting rid of 23, and then let's go ahead and separate these again. I like to have neutral and then more like bold colors. This feels so much more reasonable. Wait, how many am I keeping? And I'm keeping 42. That's a lot, but this feels so much better already. All right, I'm on the last little bit of it and the light is doing some crazy things here. So let's see if we can take advantage of this beautiful natural light out here. And let's go ahead and look at lip treatments. So this is literally a cardboard box with all my lip treatments in it, and also lip balms. I definitely see a few right off the bat that I can get rid of. Guys, I'm too picky about lip balm in general. So I do have these two that are gonna go right off the bat. These are just not for me. I have one that I prefer that I get from kind of a local farm that has honey in it that works really well for me. So these two can go. I will say this is a lip mask I absolutely, well, no, this isn't a lip mask. This is a lip treatment. So this is True Grit Sugar Scrub by Melt. And I do have a backup for it that I'm going to save. You can see I have a significant dip in here. It smells like watermelon. But this you rub on your grips, and since it's just a sugar scrub, it just dissolves. It doesn't have any like microplastics in it. So this I'm saving. Similarly, oh guys, I'm gonna keep the backup of this. This is a great lip mask I love. This is Damage Control Lip Mask. And again, it smells like watermelon. I am almost through this first tube. Yeah, that's just air. Oh my God, that's just air. But this is such a beautiful, again, watermelon scent. So I am going to save my backups of this. Let's see some things I can get rid of. So this I really love. This is, I didn't know where to put this. So this is by Abbracciator, and they sent me all of these. I don't even know if these still exist, but on one side you have a lip liner that is one of those stains similar to Sachu, and then on the other side you have a plumping gloss. So it's really beautiful. I love the quality, but this is the one that I use. I definitely do not need this kind of red one. Oh, what about these though? These are so pretty and have so many sparkles in them. Oh, do I want to keep another one? You know, I think I'll keep this pink one and get rid of this beautiful purple one. I'm hoping that you can see the sparkles, but I can get rid of these too. Oh, let's see. I'm also going to get rid of this. So this is the Buxom Lip Plumper. It's nice, but it just was never my thing. I don't like this massive applicator. It's just not for me. Now, as far as lip masks, I have a few more here. This is one I really like. This is the Kaleidos Blue Agave Lip Mask. I'm wondering how much I have left of this because I really do enjoy this as a product. I've definitely hit pan on this, but it is so nice and so moisturizing. So that's one that I'm keeping. These two from Auric, I fear that I will have to buy these for the rest of my life, and they are not cheap. They are so good. So this is the Plush Ritual Recovery. What's cool about this is that it has this dual-ended applicator. Oop, I got all my lip gloss all over it. But this is the side where it squeezes out, and then you kind of smooth over your lips with this cold metal end, and it is so nice. And again, they call it recovery. This is good for the days where my lips are really chapped, whereas this feels like such a treat. This is just the regular Plush Ritual. The shade that I have is Bare. This is a piece of luxury, endless luxury. So you have on the bottom, you have your product. This has like a very light tint to it. That's kind of that brownish pinky nude. And look at how beautiful this is. On the top, you have a little jade spatula with a mirror. This is what I put on every time I do a tutorial. I put this on as I'm doing the eye makeup so that this has time to sink in the lips, and it's beautiful. I also love wearing this one by itself, and the box feels so luxe that I do enjoy keeping this box. So these two are staying. I'm surprisingly going to get rid of these. I really liked these for a while. These are the Sigma lip masks, and the shades I have are Tint and All Heart. They're beautiful, but lately for me, again, I can't explain this enough, that I have chapped lips. I have very chapped lips, and these don't do very well for that. So I can only use these on the days where my lips are super hydrated, which is not often. So these can go. Oh, as far as these. Okay, no, this is also staying. This is another lip mask. This came out with the ColourPop Alice in Wonderland collection. I am so low on it. So this is called Pure Madness. It smells like birthday cake. And it is, again, this is a fan-freaking-tastic lip mask. I always post about this on my Instagram stories whenever I see it go on sale, if it's still around. This is so wonderful. One of my favorite lip masks ever. I'm going to keep that. I have two lip plumpers, and I'm keeping them both. They are amazing. So we have the Melt Hot Shot. No, what's this called? This is called Ultra Picante. This is, no, I thought this was called Hot Shot for some reason. Maybe not, but this is the Melt Lip Plumper. This is a matte lip plumper, which is so interesting, but it has that good burn. And then, guys, how many of you remember Doo-Wop Lip Venom? Still my favorite lip plumper of all time. This is a little applicator that came with the ColourPop one. I don't know why I love this. Look at this real quick. It's a silicone applicator. Fantastic. So let's talk about these. These are my Finding Ferdinand balms. I've talked about these before, and I absolutely love them. Let me find you my absolute favorite. This is their famous black lip balm. It does not go on black. It goes on a beautiful, like, pink tint, and you can keep adding it, and it turns into like almost a berry shade, and you can get different flavors. This one is mixed berry. I adore the black lip balm so much. That's a keep. Let's check out these other ones though. So this one is Lucky Cat. Again, I don't wear purple lips, but this is such a pretty pink tint. This one smells like Asian pear. This one is Feministe. Oh my God, I love this one. Look, look, look. Looks red, looks intimidating, right? But it's this beautiful like orangey red in the center. And I can't remember what the smell of this one is. Watermelon. It's watermelon. Love it. And then this one is Photo Shoot Red, which smells like black cherry. And that one I'll put right here. This one is definitely more of a red, but these are all such hydrating, beautiful balms. I'm going to keep these. And this is a backup for me of the black lip balm that I think I'm going to give as a gift to a friend. I love this. I'm not going to put this in my declutter necessarily because I think I have a specific friend in mind for this, but yes, keeping. Then these three. This is going to look so weird. These are going to look clear. Hold on, let me take this off my hand. All right, let's talk about this because these are going to look clear, but they are all just a little bit different. So first, we have Chrysalis. Chrysalis is a pure clear balm. There is nothing to it. This one I'm going to let go. It's beautiful, but if I'm wearing a clear balm, it's not this brand. But these two, then we have Papillon. This, again, looks clear. It's got a little bit of staining on it from other lipsticks I've used, but when it comes in contact with your skin tone, there's a very light pink tone to it. And it almost develops a little bit more as it gets warmer. This is beautiful. And then my favorite is Flutter because it does the same thing and you can barely tell, but it has a little bit of that sparkle shimmer to it. Look how it catches, oh, no, is my light gone? But it catches the light beautifully. This is going to stay. And I think I'm going to let this one go. This is beautiful, but this is a case of like, I think I was mainly hanging on to it because a good friend of mine, Makeup Just for Fun, Amanda, did this in collaboration with Fantasy Cosmetica, but I just haven't used it enough. And somebody could really get some love out of this, so this is going. So in this case, I am only getting rid of 9 items. Getting rid of 9, keeping 20. The red lipstick is gone because I have lived a lifetime since starting this declutter. Guys, I started filming this declutter around 8:30, 8:45 a.m. It is now 3 p.m. I took breaks in between. I took a lunch break. I went to a pumpkin decorating class. Like, I've done a whole lot of stuff, but at the end of the day, here's what's important. 110 makeup items decluttered just from lips. This is not including the declutters I've done up until now. I am very proud of myself. So if you remember, I think I started overall with 287 because I thought it was 279 and then I found extra items, 287, and I got rid of 110. Like, that's pretty damn good. That's not half, but that's pretty freaking great. I am so excited too because none of these were bad. Like, they hadn't gone bad. These are just things that like I can pass on to other people. I just started a new job about 3-4 months ago and I'm planning on taking all this into my office. So I'm hoping to make friends with a lot of people. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please take a second and subscribe if you haven't already and give this video a thumbs up because there's going to be more declutters coming. My eyeshadow palette declutter is on the way. Also my eyeshadow singles and like all of my eye stuff. So we have, you know, and my mascaras, my eyeliners, things like that. There is also going to be a kind of bonus declutter this year because I want to go through my perfumes, my PR boxes that I've saved, which is weird, you know, weird and cool. And also, I think I want to go through my hair products because I don't have a ton, but I want to add that in as well. So my perfumes is going to be an interesting one because I'm so picky about perfume. So if I have it, chances are I still really like it, but we're going to go through all of that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, I'll go ahead and put my last declutter for you here on the screen. But also at the end of the year, I'm going to be putting together one massive declutter with all of these little ones all together. So you can kind of put that on in the background and let it roll for several hours at a time. But I hope you enjoyed this. You all can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Those are all Glitter Fallout. And as always and forever, you all are super freaking rock stars. I love you so much with my whole heart. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.